This is Hidden Killers Week in Review.
A look back at the most prolific stories of the week.
Welcome as we dig into the family drama of Donna Adelson. Yes, that Donna Adelson, right there. It's a story of the Boca Raton grandmother, doting mother, and allegedly co-architect of a murder-for-hire scheme. It kind of reads like a rejected Lifetime movie script, except it's very, very real and very, very deadly. So, what happens, what it means, and what's next for Donna Adelson? That's what we are breaking down today. This is going to be a very interesting trial when it finally comes to life. It's supposedly 5-6 weeks, but I think we've said 5-6 weeks. It's about last year at this time, and then it gets punted down about 5-6 months, and then we get to 5-6 weeks, and it's another kick. So I don't know.
That's what it feels like, isn't it? Just every time we get ready to do it. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. We're going to see if we can make this last longer. But the evidence list was released. We're going to go through that on this episode and give you an idea of what Donna is up against. So what happened here in this last week, month, or so as we lead up to the trial. So let's rewind, in case you're new to this, all the way back to 2014 for some context. Florida State University law professor Dan Markell, he was gunned down in broad daylight in his garage in Tallahassee. There was no robbery. There was no struggle. It was just 2 bullets to the head while he sat in his car. The engine, it was still running. Police suspected a hit from the beginning, but why? Why is somebody putting out a hit on Dan Markell, professor? The man had enemies, sure. I mean, everybody does, I guess, to an extent, but not a lot to that level. I mean, divorce court can do that, but murder, that takes a special kind of hatred, or as it turns out, a very tight-knit family with a very twisted sense of loyalty. Dan was the ex-husband of Wendy Adelson. Enter Donna Adelson. That's, her daughter. The divorce was messy, involving custody fights, relocation disputes, and a court order that kept Wendy and the kids stuck in Tallahassee, far away from her South Florida clan. According to prosecutors, that didn't sit very well with Mama Donna, who allegedly wanted her daughter and grandkids back so badly she greenlit a murder plan with her son, Charlie, and his girlfriend, Catherine McBonna. Nothing like, getting the girlfriend of a little while in on the murder plan. It's a big ask. If you're dating someone for just a little bit and like, hey, let's murder somebody. Well, this that seems like a weird ask of a child's girlfriend.
It's one thing to say, could you pick me up a gallon of milk at the store on your way home? It's another to, can you knock somebody off?
It's a big ask. It is. I mean, it really is. They allegedly hired 2 Miami street thugs, Sigfrido Garcia and Luis Riviera. Sounds like street thug, I guess. I don't know. To drive 450 miles, execute the hit, and collect their paycheck. And flash forward to years of investigations, a few plea deals, and a lot of wiretaps. The feds got creative. And in 2016, they staged an undercover sting. An agent approached Donna on the street with a note that vaguely threatened exposure unless someone took care of Katie McBonna. Donna panicked. And this is where the evidence starts to kind of come to light, if you will. Donna panicked, and her first call, it was Charlie.
Uh-oh.
Her son. The content of their recorded calls was pure mob movie material. Vague allusions, whispered panic, and a lot of don't talk on the phone energy. Charlie said he didn't care how much it would cost to fix things. Donna told him to bring cash to dinner. So they went to Arby's. No. Try the roast beef. I heard it's delicious.
It is. It's always delicious.
Then there's the infamous Dolce Vita recording, a dinner conversation between Charlie and McDonough days after the bump. Charlie drops gems like, I don't want someone paying visits to my parents, and McDonough coolly mentions if the cops had anything, they'd already be on a plane. That's not how innocent people talk, by the way. And no. Donna, she wasn't even indicted until 9 years later. That's how long. I mean, by 9 years, you think you probably got away with it, don't you?
Well, yeah, you're not covering your tracks. You're not looking over your shoulder. You're not, you can finally talk about things because nobody's onto you. None of this is going to happen.
Except
We're
there's
good.
no statute of limitations on murder. So in 2023, right after her son Charlie got convicted, why the delay? Well, probably because prosecutors were building a fortress of circumstantial evidence, call logs, financial records, incriminating texts, you name it. Her greatest hits included allegedly funding the hit with a cash envelope she hand-delivered to Charlie, per McDonough, texting him, I'm outside, the day of the murder. And reacting to the FBI bump, not by calling the cops, but by coordinating damage control. McDonough testified that when she arrived at Charlie's home the night of the murder, he handed her a moldy envelope full of cash and said his parents had just dropped it off. It was allegedly the first installment of the hit payment, paid in old bills that had clearly been stashed and, per her testimony, washed in some kind of haphazard laundering effort.
Are you so moldy was not a typo in your script here? No.
Donna literally put the money in a laundry.
That's not what money laundering is. You don't put Tide in there and go for it.
Does Donna look surprised by that? I think Donna looks surprised by that. You don't
Donna,
do
better. That's not what money laundering is. It's not literal. Yeah. Is that what we're dealing with here? Is that what we're going to hear in court? Is just some crazy bullshit? Oh, God, there's not enough CBD for that. Can we get a sponsor?
We have sponsors.
I want a CBD sponsor because
we've had some over the years.
I need some more to put up with this shit. I'm opening it right. I can't. She money laundering and she put that shit in the washer? No. Nope. What the hell is wrong with you, Donna?
Right now, what you're watching is Stacey Cole live in the wilderness reacting to Donna Adelson.
It's been a week, okay?
Yeah.
It's been a week, and I am melting the fuck down right now. I am so sick of stupid people.
I'm glad Donna could bring that out in you.
Oh, my God.
Luis Riviera, the getaway driver and now state witness, backed it all up. He said he was told by McDonough that the lady wanted the job done. He didn't name Donna, but Riviera testified that they were promised $100,000, and he got about $37,000 of it. Not a bad payday for 2 bullets in a road trip. The going rate down at the Quick Trip. I don't know. I don't know. What is that? What do people pay for hits? I have no idea. I mean, I guess this is very targeted at someone's. Is it based on the risk? Is it I would imagine.
Well, it's
based on the target.
How much money you've got.
Yeah, that's probably that too.
I've never put a hit on anybody, and believe me, I've had enough reason to do so, and I've never done it. So
how do you even?
That's why I'm chewing on CBD.
You go on like the dark internet, and then you buy it on the dark eBay. That's how that works.
I have no clue, and I've never looked. I really don't give a shit. I think people that are shitty, just let them go be shitty on their own.
Yeah. There's more. Cell phone records show a flurry of calls and texts between all the players right before and after the murder, including a call from McDonough to Charlie and from Charlie to Donna. Investigators also found a noticeable spike in McDonough's bank deposits after the murder, consistent with her being paid off. She also got a new Lexus because what's a hit without a post-homicide luxury upgrade? Oh, and we also mention the one-way ticket to Vietnam? Donna and her husband were arrested at Miami International Airport in July of 23, just as they were trying to board a flight to a country with no U.S. extradition treaty. because nothing says I'm innocent like a sudden attempt to flee to Southeast Asia with a suitcase and a dream. And the kicker? A jail phone call between Donna and Charlie recorded just after his conviction. Thinking the line was disconnected, Donna was heard talking about how they were going to flee to a non-extradition country and just hope they didn't get stopped at the airport, like they were. So that's what happened. That's the Donna Adelson story. That's how we're here today getting ready for her trial. So what all of this means is what we're going to jump into next. But before we do, in the comment section out there, let us know, what are your thoughts on this case as we're about to enter the trial of Donna Adelson? And will other people end up in the crosshairs? Is Donna just the next one or the latest one to fall here? I think it's going to be more dominoes. It's going to be like the, what's the Russian egg thing? Where you keep opening.
Oh, the nesting dolls.
The nesting, yeah. Like where you just keep opening it and there's another. It's like just keeps going. I feel like the Adelsons are like... Oh, and obviously we got to say this is all, it's all alleged. She's innocent until proven guilty. Now, to be clear, nobody is saying Donna Adelson pulled the trigger. That's not at all what they're saying. But wouldn't that have been a thing? Grandma with the gun? That would have been, that would have been
something. That
would have been a bigger story. But in conspiracy law, you don't have to fire the gun. You just have to help plan the party, bake the cake and then cut the check. Prosecutors say Donna wasn't just an angry grandma. She was the puppet master. I feel like this could be a fun marionette right here.
Yeah, right?
We should have a Donna Adelson marionette.
Perfect for Halloween.
That would be, oh my God. That would be the creepiest. I so want a Donna Adelson marionette.
Mm-hmm. You should make one.
I remember there used to be a clock, and I think this was I've only seen these at Norwegian stores, so maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about. And it was and it kind of looked like Donna Adelson.
It does. I know exactly what you're speaking of.
And you pulled it, and it goes, and the tongue kept going in and out. It looked a lot like Adelson. It really,
I know exactly. The jaw was really pronounced on it.
Yeah, you just pulled the string, and then it started. I always would ask to do that at my grandmother's house because she had it there, and then I'd get freaked out.
Yeah.
I loved getting scared. Anyway, prosecutors say Donna doesn't want it's not just an angry grandma. She was the puppet master. The motive, straight out of a bad soap opera, Donna hated her ex-son-in-law for dragging her daughter through divorce court, keeping her grandkids in Tallahassee, and generally not letting the Adelsons run the show. According to the testimony, she joked about buying her daughter a TV instead of a hitman. Actually, Charlie made that joke because the TV was cheaper. The rumor, dark, the subtext, that was disturbing. The real smoking gun isn't a gun. It's Donna's own words and actions. That phone call after the FBI wasn't a woman confused about a random threat. It was someone who clearly knew the game and didn't want to get caught playing. Her tone wasn't, what the hell is that? It was, oh, God, it's happening. Then there's the cash. McVonna's financial record showed a post-murder cash influx she couldn't explain. Lexus upgrade? Check. Cash deposits? Check. No source of legitimate income? Triple check. The prosecution linked those funds directly to Adelson's money. And if McVonna got paid, someone had to cut the check. McVonna says it was Charlie using funds from his parents.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Luis Riviera's testimony may not name Donna outright, but his account of the murder for hire arrangement matches every other brick in the wall. McVonna says the cash came from Donna. Donna's text proves she was physically at Charlie's place that day. And now we have both a motive and a payment trail. Then there are the post-murder moves. Donna's behavior screams consciousness of guilt. The panic after the fake extortion, the coded phone call, the cash dinner meetup, the extradition travel plans, and the cherry on top that accidentally recorded jail call about how she hoped they would get stopped or wouldn't get stopped at the airport. You can't make it up, and you don't need to. The timeline of the phone calls is damning, too. Investigators outlined a cascading trail. After the hit, the killers called McBonna. She called Charlie. Then Charlie called Donna. Donna and her husband showed up at Charlie's house, where, according to McBonna, the cash appeared. Wow! Even without a confession, the chain is tight. Real tight. And to that, the forensic accountant who traced McBonna's unexplained income, the digital forensics that mapped everyone's calls, and the fact that every single person tied to the case except Wendy has either flipped or been convicted. And yeah, it doesn't look good for Grandma. So that's what it means right now. But what's next for Grandma? No. Donna's finally facing her day in court, supposedly. Knock on fake wood. Slated for trial in August of 25, prosecutors are bringing the heat. 133 pieces of evidence, including the wiretaps, financial records, phone logs, jail calls, and testimony from convicted co-conspirators. The kind of stuff that keeps defense attorneys awake at night. And the defense, they're trying to frame her as the worried Jewish mother who just got caught up in her kid's mess. Their strategy, cast doubt on every piece of circumstantial evidence, discredit witnesses like McBonna, who's already serving life and allegedly sees throwing Donna under the bus as a potential last-minute Hail Mary, and argue that the state has no direct proof Donna ever said, "Go kill Dan." But here's a problem with that argument. Jurors aren't dumb. Well, I gotta object because I gotta say, I haven't seen a good track record lately. So
yeah, not all of them.
Not all of them, but we'll see. It's a slot machine these days. It's a very loose slot machine these days.
Mm-hmm.
They know, some know how to read between the lines. Some know when someone is acting shady, and some know that people who don't commit murder plots usually don't flee to Vietnam or tell their son to bring cash. At least one would hope one could connect those dots. The big wild card, Wendy Adelson. She's not charged yet. The prosecutors have publicly named her an unindicted co-conspirator. She testified in previous trials under immunity, but her credibility is shredded. If Donna goes down, pressure to indict Wendy will skyrocket. And if Wendy ever flips, it's game over for the Adelsons. This case isn't just about one murder. It's about power, control, a family that allegedly treated a man's life like a legal nuance to be eliminated. And the fallout will ripple far beyond that Tallahassee driveway. So buckle up. Donna's trial is coming. And if the state delivers it the way they did with Charlie, we might be seeing the end of the Adelson dynasty, allegedly. We'll see how that turns out. You going to be sad when the Adelson dynasty is over?
I think I've done really well without it, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good for a bit.
Yeah. I think it's pretty clear cut. I don't know how you're not going to convict her, but again, juries can be swayed. I wonder if we're going to see Donna coming in there you know how you make people up for court, however you want them to be presented to the jury. I wonder how old grandmother, frail she's going to look.
She going to pull, was it Harvey Weinstein or am I thinking of Bill Cosby?
Harvey did it.
With the walker and, just, I'm frail, know.
I'm wondering if we're going to see that. We're going to see a totally different Donna Adelson. If she was smart, she would have started playing that card like right away. So it wouldn't be a shock when suddenly she's in court and she's looking like 90 years old. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I wonder. Or is she going to try and look very astute and more professional? And what she... I don't even know. I don't know if she's going to be, can she wear, I don't know if she can wear street clothes. I don't know what it is on this one.
Well, that's an actual picture that you're using for the graphics. Yeah. So for those of you on YouTube, you're able to see it.
It's a purple thing. That's been the purple thing all the time. But that's been hearings. And sometimes when the actual jury is there, they do allow, but it's different on every trial.
Is purple the new black or the new orange? I'm sorry, the new orange.
I think it's the color that was probably they got the best deal on at whatever institution that she is staying at. I
mean, because purple's my favorite color. I mean, everything I have is purple. So she's styling. I mean, who wore it better? Like her or Kohlberger or Karen Reed. Nobody beats Karen Reed's courtroom fashion.
Well, Karen wore real clothes, yeah.
Right.
But Kohlberger now is going to be in whatever the garb is here at the sentencing because his rights to street clothes are gone.
I tell you, when we started working from home and COVID hit and things, my entire wardrobe changed entirely. I wear sweats. I wear T-shirts. It's nice not having to worry about dressing up. So, I wonder if it's kind of cool to put on prison garb. It just, you don't have to worry about, are my hems looking good? Do I have wrinkles? What do I need to do here?
It really,
you just put it on and go.
I mean, if you worry about what you wear, it really would be quite freeing, quite honestly, because there's nothing you can do about it.
Right?
Yeah, you can't get mad. It's like, it is what it is. And you just kind of let that go. And then you maybe see that was too important in my life prior. And now that I've done this, it's like a cleanse or something where people I've heard Penn Teller ate a diet of potatoes for a month, changed his palate. And quite an amazing story there, but kind of like that. We're like, oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah. That was a tangent. That's the latest on Donna Adelson. Let me know what you think in the comments section on YouTube. Just search Hidden Killers with Tony Brueski. On YouTube, if you're not there right now, press subscribe if you're listening on any of the podcast platforms. Of course, we very much appreciate that. So, beyond anything else, please hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the stories we cover for you right here.
Craving non-stop true crime updates? Press subscribe now and get the latest cases, analysis, and expert commentary delivered straight to your feed. Only from the Hidden Killers podcast and True Crime Today.